Hello guys, in this video I will show you how you can increase the channel size and have Bluetooth capability on your cheap transmitter and receiver. I have this transmitter with me. This is a 6-channel transmitter, pretty good, and it's not that good range compared to ESP-NOW protocol or any other transmitter. It's pretty short range, around 50 to 100 meters. I tested on that, and if you look at the other cheaper one, these guys make the cheapest transmitter and also cheap receivers too. And I've seen most of the people use this transmitter. This is 10 channel transmitter, pretty good, and it's you see the USB simulator compatibility, so you can play games. So it has iBUS, SBUS, and PWM. Most of the cheap transmitter have PWM capability, and this also have PWM. And in receiver, you usually get this if you have 6-channel, and if you have 8-channel, you will get this. But most of these transmitter have PWM signal output, so I was thinking of using that to convert to the ESP-NOW protocol and have ability to play games, simulator games on any transmitter that have PWM receiver output. So you can see this have 6-channel, and this is the cheapest one I found. It has port, but it's not actually for the playing games, so you cannot play games. So I found a way to do it. I will show you that. We are going to use Bluetooth to play games on PC, and you can also control the drone via ESP-NOW protocol, which is a pretty good range. Even on a PCB antenna, you get around 900 meters, and if you have an antenna with it, you could get 2 kilometers on ground to ground or ground to air. It's much longer range compared to this transmitter. So what you need to do is pretty simple. Take your transmitter and ESP32, connect the pins. So first of all, first pin goes to the ground. This is the ground. Then after the VCC, you will be connecting the pin number 1. Then second wire for the pin number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can also connect 6 if you wanted. So 6 will be this switch, this knob. Then you have to connect your ESP32. So I'll take this ESP32. So starting with the first 2 pins, which we right here. So this is the first 2 wires. This thing will go to the ground and the 5 voltage output of the ESP. So this is the ground. Where is the ground? Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. So I've connected to the ground of the ESP and the 5 voltage output. So there we have it, 5 voltage output of the ESP and ground. Then you have to start connecting the pins. So this is our channel 1. This goes to the 32 pin, which will be here, 32. Now the next wire goes to the 33. The next channel goes to the 25, so it goes down from there. Then the 27, then 26 and 27, and you can also connect the 14, which is for the channel 6. Now after you connected that, then you have to go to my GitHub page in description below. Click releases and download the latest version of the code. After unzipping, you will find 2 files. The RX file is for the receiver and TX file is for the transmitter. The TX file is which we connected the receiver to the ESP, and the receiver is going to be our second ESP that's going to be connected to your flight controller. If you only want to play simulator games, you don't have to have the second ESP, which is our receiver. You only need the ESP for transmission, which will have both transmission capability and Bluetooth for playing games. So first of all, you have to do is connect your transmitter ESP to your PC, open the file tx and open it, and you will see this code. Now you have to go to a library manager and type gamepad. Now you will see this BLE Gamepad client by Thomas. You have to install this latest version. In here, if you're going to play games, if you're going to play simulator games, you don't need to do anything. You can just upload the code and it will just work. Now if you are thinking of using a receiver with it for your drone, actual drone, you can change this to your MAC address of your receiver. Now this address will work, but if you are having 2 or 3 receivers, it will just transmit to all receivers. So you can go with this default option, but if you are having 2 receivers, 2 transmitter, 2 receivers, you have to change this to your receiver's actual MAC address. I'll be using this, but I will show you how you can find your MAC address. After you install the library, you can upload the code to your ESP transmitter, and after you do that, you will see in your devices, you will see a RC receiver. You have to turn on your transmitter, and you will see here the settings, controls. You have to check whether all of your things are working, and see my throttle. You can see in here throttle is axis 3 and axis 1 is roll, then pitch, then yawn is axis 4. You have to set it like this, and you can play any game. So you have to turn on your transmitter, then you have to calibrate it. So the calibration is simple. You just have to click the ESP restart button, then it will automatically calibrate your controllers, center joysticks, everything. So you have to make sure that your joysticks are centered and everything in on the lowest position. Then you can see here it's the gameplay. If you have an actual drone and want a receiver for that drone, to go to the receiver RX and open it, and you will see this is the TX code and this is the RX code. Now you can just upload the code to your transmitter and receiver like that, no big deal, it will work. Now if you want to do the correct way, you should click files and examples and ESP32, go down and you will see MAC address. If you click it, you will get a code to find your MAC address of your receiver ESP32. After flashing this code, you will see this in your serial monitor, and copy the first type here in X0. You type like that, and you will be having your transmitter sending directly to your receiver. In here, the 0xFF send the data to all the ESP nearby. So if you're having 2 receivers, it will just send it to both receiver and 2 drones with 1 transmitter basically, and it's a bad idea. Now in here I'm using ESP32 based flight controller, so my receiver pin of 14 is going to connect to the ESP32's 32 pin, which is the serial 2. Fun fact guys, if you're having my ESP32 cam VTX, you can actually change the name of this code, the transmitter code, to this, or you can change the name from here, take the name from here and copy on the transmitter of our controller, and you will be able to use the VTX with the transmitter. So in Wi-Fi you will be seeing the name. You can see here the ESP32 cam relay, which I have typed here, and if I connect it and go here, type 192, and you see I have I have connected my ESP32 receiver to the flight controller, and I open the flight controller and I click ports and UR2, which is my receiver pin number 32. I've turned it on and turn on my transmitter. So there we have it. Our controller, everything working fine. Refresh that. You see there our throttle, roll, pitch, and yawn, and our aux1 or aux2. I haven't connected it. The channel 6 is the aux2. Now here you can also view the throttle. So high throttle, you can there we go. 175. You can see the throttle, and the roll. You can see the change in the channel 1876. Now channel 7 is our aux3. You can see the change immediately. And this is the aux4 and the aux5. Everything is fine. And aux6. Now in Betaflight it is limited to the aux10. So if you are having the INAV, you can use the channel 15 and 16. But the Betaflight is limited to the channel 14. So you can see everything is fine. The controls are fine. You're having all channel of the Betaflight, and if you're having the INAV, you can use the 16 channel of it. And you can also view the VTX. In here, the receiver additional channels here, and here is the video that I have made. So, and you can see the drone right there. Now you can see I have going to switch it on. I think it's working fine. As you can see, my PID tuning of the drone is way off, and the ESP-32 can achieve around 900 meters. If you want more range, you can actually attach an antenna to it. I have shown that in a VTX video that I made. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and give a like if you like it, and share it if you wish to share it.